So we're back with another video. We can't put it off any longer. We're going to have to get the engine out of this white van. We've got a few issues going on with this white van, haven't we, all these vans? So speaking to people, and thanks for taking your time out to message me. People know a bit more than me about these vans. The injectors in this van are a totally different setup electrically to the ones that I have in these one, in this engine that we originally took out of that white van. So even though they look the same, they're not the same. And from what I've picked up, I need the ECU, the BCM, possibly the clocks, all that stuff to fit that engine, swap it all over this van, to think that this van is that white van, if you know what I mean. But that can't happen, can it? Because an electrical nightmare, and I'm not doing it because it blew my brains out, and I'm not doing it. So what we're going to do is we're going to park that engine that I've done. I've boxed it all up. We will do some of that engine at some point. I'm sure I'll get a van with a blown engine, we can stick it in. We're going to take this engine out of this white van. You're still with me? And we're going to try and get the injectors out. So we're going to get another engine stand and pop it on there. We're going to have to speak to the companies that supply the gear to get these injectors out, and that'll be Pincher, won't it? I think they're the best there is, tool wise, for injectors. All professional use them. I'm not a professional, like you can tell. I just work at home outside in all weathers, and it seems to be the place to go to get stuff. So I'll give them a call and send some pictures and see what they think, if it's worth pulling them out or not. Hopefully they'll be able to help me. We'll have to have a word. So let's get the front off this van, let's do as much as we can, and we're going to strip everything off this van. All the brakes, brake calipers will probably stay on, but all the suspension, drive shafts out, the engine and gearbox out in one go. We'll nick the clutch off that van, stick it on this engine. Presume it's the same, I'll have to double check again, and go with that. So I've just lifted the bonnet up, right, and this is what I'm presented with. That. If there's a video for sealing your scuttle panel up, it would be that, wouldn't it? That is full to the top. So all that, year after year, day after day, rain is going on through that scuttle panel, finding its way under that injector cover, and just dripping and soaking them through, and then out of the overflow. Crazy. So let's get rid of that. Right, get this front grille off. Let's drop it down so the camera's up and down and everything else. Front grille is, now I've got the sockets and everything just at the side of me here because we're expecting rain. So first thing we do is get this front grille off. Now, like everything on these vans, they're gunned on tight, the metal bolts into plastic, and they don't like it. So if they start stripping and singing, we're just going to drill the heads off them. It's crazy, I know, otherwise you're going to start wrecking other stuff. So to get this front bit off, I'll try and mention stuff I've seen on comments. So to get your lights out, you've got to take this off. So you've got 1, 2, 3. There's 2 under there. You've got 2 bolts on inside of your inner wings. So you've got to get them off. I've got one off, but the other one I had to drill off. We've done that half shot. So you've one there, and then you can take your headlights out. So let's try and get this off. I know how to use this just to get these out. There you go. Snapped. Bit of grease. Bit of grease would have got these out, wouldn't it? You know, they're just stripping, so I'll have another go. Yeah, not any of it. So this is part of this van. So just to do that, you're already into a disaster to start with, aren't we? We've got one bolt snapped, one's come out, other one's just spinning round. It's no doubt wrecked the clip. So just drill them all out. I know it's mad, but if you're going for an engine just for your headlights, then you're drilling stuff out. so easy to get frustrated with these vans. But there we go. So before we even start, we've wrecked a load of bolts, haven't we? Crazy. To get this off, you've got to be quite brutal at the sides. To get your side panel off, you've got to pull it like that. Don't mess about. Just get it. Bolts out as we go. There's always one, isn't it? So many of these get broken, it's unbelievable, isn't it? So that's that off. Let's get the headlights off. Should better drop onto that little gun for that straight to come off. Said this many times before, but if you're going to upgrade your headlights and want to do a facelift on your van, you need to chop. Go to a breakers, get your headlight. They're not brill, are they? Clean them up somehow. Chop that right back, as far back as you can get it. Again, another van with more stuff it back than that's on it. Oh dear, this gets worse. you're going to upgrade the front of your van, anything you don't need is this bit up here. But like you say, we've snapped some bolts in there, so we're going to have to sort that out, aren't we? At some point. We need all this trim, all these light things here, so we can get them off. But you can see what I'm up against. Just wrecking bolts and screws and everything else. This bit here, the side bits are held on with rivets, so you need to drill them off. I've got a video on it anyway, you can have a look. I'm spraying it with this, I don't think it's doing any good at all, but better than now. I ain't got anything else at the minute, so all I have to do. Right, let's keep going. We'll put the drill impact gun. So, there's a bolt in the bumper that'll come off. So behind your number plate there's one down there. So if you wonder why your bumper won't come off, you're going to take your number plate off, there's one there. That's got to come out. Make sure you know where they all go. I've done a few of these like, so it's just two bolts wherever. So these are going to snap as well. Metal clips, they're just breaking, they're just rubbish. Start, so we have to drill that one out. Snap that drill bit. Let's get a pair of grips. Everything's just spinning or snapped. It's an horrible job to do. It's now raining. Oh no. Right, it's raining, so I'm going to have to put this camera under my garage a minute there. Let's move some stuff about, hang on. Hopefully you can still see what we're doing. Mad in it. So I'm just having to drill the heads off them all. That one's going to come off. I'm not bothered to drill it. Just drill it out. Van's had a bit of a kick in, it's all tie wrapped on. Front bumper off. More screws. If you facelift your van, see these here, you can either take the cross member or from the breakers, or leave your adjustment where they are, slacken them off so they adjust, mark it, drill it, use a rivet nut. You've seen me do a rivet nut video, or part, I think it was on one of my videos. Put rivet nut in there, a nut and bolt, get behind the bollocks, then it holds that down. But that's not in a pre-facelift version, yeah. Get a chisel and smash them rivets off, get them out. Tell you what, I might do that long screw. I don't know why they riveted that on there. It's just stupid. I'll show you in a minute what they did, but so there's two bolts under here. This will be a bit of a joke, try to get these out. Let's go this way. This is really well, this bit here, I'll show you. This bit's really well put on, so you're going to go to breakers and get this, you're going to be, take some gear with you, know what I mean? So you've got these rivets that we're knocking off there, got two bolts under there that I think just can slacken off and slide back in, which are there and there. You have one on there, your headlight, your adjustment one on there as well. You know, so you need both of them. Great. That was wind, wasn't it? So to do this, what you're going to need to do is, there's two in there, and in there are the rivets, if you can see, but there's two holes there that there were rivets, and let me light on a minute so you can see if that helps you. I don't think it will, but it might do. Got two holes with rivets in, there and there, bolts there, bolts here. That's the adjustment I was saying for the headlights, to make sure all that's nice and adjusted, loose and everything, so you can set your headlight up. But yeah, you need both of them. Right, let's crack on. It's raining now, isn't it? So let's take rivets out and put nuts and bolts in that side. Thanks. new panel to me, I've not seen that. Have anyone else got one of them? It's like an alternator guard. There's a part number on it. I think I've ever seen one of them. Right. Keep going. One thing you have to remember, your intercooler bolts are there and there, so when you take it away, it's attached to that. It's mad, isn't it? ECU, so the ball back at ECU to that. That's more like it. There's a little notch outside the inner wing there. Take that out. Put that in there. Forgot to do that there. So, little cap on the other side. Put your bonnet in there. Get the cooler off. Is the bonnet stack. I think if everything were greased up, I think you'd be alright, wouldn't you? Do it front. You do so much work to these vans up front off. It's far easier, but also wreck a lot of stuff as well, too. See, there we have front face off. There we go. Let's get rid of that. They'll also added some sort of belt on it at some time, auxiliary belt I reckon. And yeah, it's a shame really, injectors have gone. It just looks like a standard van really without anybody doing out to it. So it's such a shame, but got a lot more to do, haven't we? A lot more to do. Well, let's crack on and get some more stuff disconnected, and get some screwdrivers, some pliers. Let's crack on. So the next thing I want to do is get this driver's side drive shaft off. Let's crack on with that, and then we'll get on with that other side, and then we'll go for gear cables, earth straps on the gearbox, and then we've got to get underneath then, haven't we? So we're getting there. Let's get this camera around here. Right, so if I drop this right, so how to get these off. We've probably all done it. It's pretty rusted up, but it is what it is. Try and get this off first. It's a bit stiff, but we're going to take all this strut off. What I'm going to do is tie the caliper, just hang it on there, because these calipers for the time being will stay on this van until we get refurb kit and make them look a bit better. We're going to cut through all the bits. Hang that in there like that. add a drop link on there at some point. Don't get involved with them at the minute. Cut straight through that. Next thing is this, it's been hammered. This bolt. I don't know if we're going to get it off or not, but let's try. Yeah. Sacker located in it. Pretty battered on it. Get rid of that. This next. Up. So the ABS sensor, there's a little plug up the back of the inner wing. There's a load of mud and stuff on here, we have to clean it all off, I think. Things like that you forget. One of these. One of these. 16, so it's had another trapper end on that. 17. So it's had a bit of stickers on it there. Had a bit of hammering it tight. I've done that. Next thing. Arm bolts. I do believe. replacement ball joint on here at some point.
So while the strut top mount's still in, what we do is drop this down and swing it out. If I undo that first, then it's a bit of a fight really to get it out. So let's get that off first. Like that. Next up, we're up here. Actually, we're wiggling the tripod around and everything. Next thing, we're under here. So, just gonna it's spinning round, so it's now facing that way towards passenger side, so it's locked on, and I can just gently slacken it off like that. Get rid of that. We'll do strut top mounts, we'll have a look at them, make sure everyone knows that straight bearings go as well at some point. So I'm going to drop straight through onto the floor. Take that off. I grab hold of these. Right. Next thing is drive shaft, and then we're going to wiggle it out. Let's go back down this way. Film crew needed or what? So there we go. Right, let's get this drive shaft out. There you go, you see how it's dropped. You saw me knock the drive shaft in when it was nut was off, and that's why I just said. Clips come off anyway, so I don't think that's been very well put on. So clips failed as well, so that would have been leaking at some point. And yeah, loads of mud in here, we've got to get it all washed off and everything. We'll have a look at all these strut top bits. I don't think you can. Yeah, they're going to want swapping, we're going to have to do them. Clean everything up, power wash it all off. Look at these ABS rings and everything like that. It's another job in itself really, rebuilding all these to put back on. Try to get the camera a bit closer this time. There we go. Put a box on there. Didn't go very well, did it? Don't know what it is, but these radiators at the bottom, these ones, these bottom pins are a nightmare. I don't think they're just stuck or what. But radiator stuff all over the place. Do it again. Why does it snap off that bottom one? Just do not get it at all. So you try to get your radiator out. The reason I've just snapped it off is because it's on an air clip. What a stupid idea that is. Who's going to look like that? So if you, like me, if you just snapped it, it's on an air clip underneath. I never knew that, because the radiator on that blue van is the same. Dear me. Radiator stuff everywhere. Ugh. Right. Next up, let's see if we can just get a few wires disconnected. What's going on here? What's all this about? Tie wraps all over there. Let's get rid of them. Might have had the same problem mine did, where the cables were rubbing on the radiator fan housing and burnt through. Because mine started leaking from just in there, so I only did that to precaution it, but never know. Right. Bad them injectors out there. They don't look pretty then, do they? At all. Let's get some wiring disconnected. This will be fun. Get the screwdriver. Those can go up. That unbroken one, eh? Find this one here. This one can leak. I think that one's leaking on mine. It's quite well stuck in, is this one? I don't think that this engine's had much grief, but that pipe there, I think can often pop out. Sometimes you maybe get oil, surplus oil dripping down back. Maybe I've just noticed it on mine, that's all. Let's get a screwdriver and take that big air pipe up. heater plug thing there. We'll probably be doing away with that. Tie wrap the wires up. Join that with a bit of 22mm copper pipe. Goes down to the gearbox. That a gearbox fill maybe? This bit here? Maybe. Oh, nice. But the wires that are left go back to the crank sensor switch and the oil level sensor, which is at back. The oil level sensor at this side, crank sensor is just there, near gearbox on this at the back. So I think that's where them pipes run off to down there. Start with that. Let's take the key wheels off there. Don't forget. nice. Fuel pipe set up off, even. What's next? Let's get some hoses off the front of here, shall we? Because we need to get all the water pipes off and everything. Just another point out there. Look, some earths there as well. So I know we've got our battery earth and gearbox earth that we all bash on about, which is still the original strap, which is to the gearbox to the side of the engine. But this one, there's one there and there's one there. So, and there's this one carries at least 4 wires, that one, and this is one big thick one. I think it's for the fan. So bear in mind there's some earth there, maybe if you've got any electrical issues, have a look at that. Somebody mentioned oil coolers. I think I've stripped quite a bit off this, to be honest. Just remember your radiator before you snap it, like I just did. There's an R-clip holding it on. It's nuts. But I'd probably recommend taking the front of the van off to get to it, really. It's quite a big lump, like, so I think you have to strip quite a bit off. Right, next thing is these water pipes. So let's get rid of that one. Let's just start pulling some more off. Probably don't need to do this, to be fair, to strip it all down. It's probably not needed, but you know, to get the engine out, I don't think you need to take all these pipes off, but it doesn't matter to me now. I just keep taking pipes off and just see what we're doing a bit more. AGR cooler pipe here. Suppose that could leak, but what we're going to do is we get rid of all this anyway. So when we come round to doing this engine, you see it's like hopefully different. Just the little clips. We have a plastic bracket on these that run to protect the wiring from the gearbox. It goes right to the back, goes down under back at chassis, and all this loom connects to that and runs down under the van. So we'll have to get that unbolted and try and push it up out of the way. We might have to do that now before I take any more hoses off actually. Check it at 13 mil. The way we're wiring harness is where stuff goes, and when you're unplugging it, find a central point like that, and it naturally lays where it came from. You can more or less work it out now, can't you? Multi-plugged. You gotta think these are going to cost a production line out, so they're not going to have some stuff that's overcomplicated to wire up. You've only got a certain amount of time, would imagine, to fit this stuff. So unplug and away you go. And more stuff these days. Probably change thermostat. Let's just see this off. There we go. Right, starter motor. It can all come off next. Let's get that removed. So this wire, alternator's got two. Now I always thought that if you had two wires on your alternator, it was a smart one. Like that. My old 1.9 just had one wire, which made it easy for split charging batteries and stuff like that for camper vans, and my other van had a single wire and it pulsed it. But I think you're going to do something different when you've got a smart alternator. So just let me know what you think to that. I'm sure that's right. So cute. it down, where's it gone? Got a third engineer first, so one there, two there, one's at side at gearbox, so that's 4. We just probably think there's 1 or 2, eh? The drain hose is there. Well, they had plans on leaks there, didn't they? Yeah. Some there. Take that off that wood. Boost solenoid, we'll have a go talk about that. That's onto your valve, and that's on the bottom pipe. Top pipe goes to your solenoid, or your vacuum pipe at the top of your turbo. So if you're stuck with them pipes, just try to think of stuff as I go along that people have asked for and mentioned. Oh wait, right, that's that. Drain hose, hopefully we won't be needing that anymore. Sensor back of that. That's odd, isn't it? That drain goes on the back of the diesel pump pipe. It's got like a little green shroud round it, and that's connected to the back of it. Why would water go in there? See it there? Why would water be going in there? Anyway, hopefully it won't be for much longer. Right, let's get that on there. Let's get that on there. I don't know how these touch cable jobbies, but I have to leave that, I think, for a minute. Right, what else is it to do? That's that loose, that loose. So the next thing will be to drop the get the auxiliary belt off. Just put it up there out there. Get it there for a minute. It's not ideal at all, but I'll put it in a bag. So next job is auxiliary belt, wheels, drive shafts, gear cables, and much more. So I've been underneath now, and I've got out. I've got both drive shafts out. So I set the hub out and the suspension units in one. Both drive shafts. Bit of gearbox oil leak. It stinks, that stuff, but we're going to sort that. We'll have to drain that down. The engine oil is still in it. But it is pretty loose now. I've undone that top mount. I've just connected the clutch. I've never done a clutch on one of these, actually bled it up, so that could be a bit of a nightmare. But just connected the clutch. Got my crimps on there. I have to stay on there for a minute. Undone the gear cables. If you've got a floppy gear stick, your cables, these are worth fitting. I've never had to fit one of these, but I can see why the top one just flew up. It just pulled off in my hand. These are like a locking device, I think, that go under the ball and then push, that screws right down so it can't come off. Quite a clever idea that. The other side's quite good. It's got a button, you push it in, and that little button there, you can see it. This one here, you just get that's the top one where that was, and the other one, have I shoved it out at where? Oh no, sorry, that's the one that was that you push the button in there like that, and that gets set off. The other one is there. That's the top one there. Does look a little bit worn out, that one, and you can see they are different. So the top one is the one without the button on, and that's what that was connected to. So that's that. The oil level sensor at the backs, I've damaged that getting the drive shaft off, so I think we've got another one of them. We've got to disconnect the crank sensor switch, which I'll do when I try pull the engine forward. So the next nightmare is the power steering pump. So the trouble with these pumps is, like we all know, These pumps, you've got to spin the pump off the pipe, not the pipe from the pump, because it splits there. It's a crazy idea. And then we'll warm that up at some point, get it all nice and free, and then we should be able to just put it back in normally and then tighten that up. So we're going to get this front cross member off, bottom cross member, engine hoist on, and let's see if earth strap to take off, gearbox, we'll just cut that off, we'll fit a new one. Let's see if we can get this engine out. Right, let's get this cross member out. A lot of wood on this van, I think it's been in a field. See even rip captive nut off. Set off. Takes a bit. Been here before, haven't we? Right. So the next thing we'll drop over the power steering fluid. Yeah, so this power steering pump, we're going to have to lift the engine forward and then take that pump to bits on the engine. So some 8mm on there to hold this on, and then we can take the bolts off holding it on and spin, hopefully spin the pump off it. You know, you shouldn't have to do that, but that's what we're doing with the looks of it. Right. We'd have this out now, because that pipe sees onto that pump. It's an absolute wisdom nut job. We have to strip this pump down now. It's a ball ache of a job. Mil. So what we have to do now is on here, we have to gun this off. Special hammer here. So you have to get that off. We've got to get these two bolts out of here and run it back. They're 10mm, typical. This is is what you're going to do if your power steering pump fails. No word of a lie. You spin that pipe, you snapped it. Socket extension, is it the right one? No. It's all going wrong. Right. I need to put something down there in case any stuff goes on my drive, which is all dripped anyway. You're going to get your pump like that in a bucket, and what we're going to do is we're going to spin the pump while holding the nut. Is it 17? So somehow we've got to hold this and try spin the pump. There we go. Right, so that's come loose. And we're going to turn this. You've got to do this. This is what you're going to be doing. Just like that. And that's how you're going to do your power steering pump. Nightmare job, but it's got to be done that way. Part numbers on there, quite a few different pulleys, different configurations, different rib belt. Let's put this down. So just think about that when you come to do it. Right. Get that into that blue tray. Got some serious washing to do with it. Right. Right then. Let's see if we can wiggle it out, eh? Let's see if they put the camera here. Let's see if we can get this engine out. God, tons of mud behind here. What's been going on? That's a fair look behind it. Look at that. Are we out? Yay! It's a fair look with gearbox on that. Let's just put this back in here. I'll get it in here, I don't want to get it all off my drive. Oh my days. We are out. Let's go for a walk round. Look at the state. We'll try and put it in garage roof, don't worry about that. Catching up cables. Nothing's going right today, is it? What a mess. Look at the mud. What's going on there? Got some serious washing off to do, haven't I? Oh my. Oh heck, it's everywhere. Yeah. It's going to be a bad job. Can we drive? Oh my god, let's get it all cleaned up in a minute. Okay, I've got oil at back at engine. So that crank sensor switch is there, look at that. I should have maybe done that when I was underneath doing the drive shafts and everything else, but yeah, it's my fault that. I'll have to get that soldered back up, but that's where it is. That's that one. I broke it off, but that's the oil level dipstick there. And if you want to know, I think how that works, if you turn your ignition on when you first get van and press your little button that resets your trip, it has an O and it'll give you your oil reading level. Quote me if I'm not right with that, but I think that's what that does. So yeah, we're out. Look at oil on back of here. Look at that. Well, best get another engine stand ordered and get some more bits sorted out. Hey, what's happened to my head? So there we have it. It's out. We're out. So we get it out. Now comes the hard work, doesn't it? Hopefully putting it right. So sorted with that. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it as much as me. Thanks for watching. You want to see more what we do with this engine next and more on this van, hit that subscribe button. I'll get this washed off and my forehead, and I'll catch everyone in the next video. Bye for now.